What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Chris. So today I'm up here at some of my wife's family's land. If you watch my last few videos, it's the spot I've been shooting in for the last several of those. So I'm just up here for the day. I'm not doing an overnighter yet, but what I am going to do is, this is going to be the start of a shelter building series. I'm going to try to get the majority of the groundwork laid for a shelter today. Because this is going to be kind of my camp spot for a while now, so I'm going to be coming up here pretty regularly and doing overnighters. So for that I want to have kind of a bushcraft shelter built. I'm also going to bring a tent, but for another option I'm going to have a shelter built up here, and especially for the fall and winter camping I'll be using that, and eventually going to do a fire reflector and stuff out in front of it. But today's goal is to get the good part of the shelter at least started, if not in place. So I'm gonna head up to the woods. I will be going off in this direction here, back up in those woods, and that is going to be where I get started on this shelter. So I'm gonna head that way and I'll catch up with you guys when I get there. Alright guys, this is the spot I'm gonna put the bushcraft shelter. It's going to be facing behind me here. The fire pit's right here. Back up it'll go up to this little group of trees and deadfall. I'm going to have the opening about right here, roughly. Leave a little distance between me and this fire pit I built. I found this right here, dead standing. As you can see, there's not any growth on it. There's two of them standing up together over there. So this is going to be the front of it, and I'll show you. I'm going to try to cut this into about 2 equal lengths. I'm going to kind of do an A-frame shelter, A-frame in the front, and it's going to have another log that sits up on this part of the A-frame and then just runs back down to the ground, and we'll put sides on it. So just a pretty simple bushcraft shelter, pretty standard build. That is going to be the easiest for me to kind of build and have in place today. Because in the future, I want to do a little fire reflector behind the fire pit here, and probably even come out from that and do some kind of small walls coming off the side of it here, kind of make this little area all camp where I can cook and set up for sleeping and have the shelter. I'm also going to try to leave some room here towards the back, or maybe even over here for tent camping, because since we're in summer and I live in the southeast, mosquitoes and flying insects and all that, they're already kicking up, and they're already showing up in this area. So it'll probably only get worse as the summer goes. So I'm going to do that to kind of tent camp to kind of protect against mosquitoes right now. And another possibility is if I get the A-frame built up tight enough, I could bring a netting or something to put on the front of it to help keep flying insects out at night. So a couple different options. I'm going to, like I said, try to cut this into about 2 equal lengths. If I can't make that work, I'll go get another piece of dead standing and we'll frame this up as the front. For cutting up the lengths, I'll use the saw. I did bring my Condor Cloudburst with me, so I used to cut this down. But for doing the more even cuts and just cleaner cuts on the ends of these walls, I'm going to use the Agawa Canyon folding saw I have. I know I've been recommending this a lot, and I still absolutely do. The problem is the last time I looked on Amazon, I don't know if it was just a fluke or what, but the last time I looked on there, I couldn't find any of these saws on Amazon, so I don't know if they're out of stock or down for a little while, but if you can find one of these, I highly recommend it. It's a great folding saw, fits easy in a pack, and it's great for this kind of work. Alright, that looks about good. Have it here and have another piece probably cross about right here, and I'll tie that off with some paracord. It does not look like I'm going to have enough left over on this other piece to make that work, so I'm going to have to go get the other dead standing and bring it over. That's just not going to be. One problem is this piece, even though it may be long enough, it's really skinny at the top, and I just don't think that'll work too well. So be right back. I'm gonna go grab that. All right, guys, I've got two sections here. Same length. So these are going to be the front. We'll just get a few of these little short limbs that are on here that are going to be hazard of running into or getting an eye poked out on. So like I said, this is going to be a bit of a series. I have a break coming up from work in about 2 weeks, so I'm hoping to be able to get up here again, if not sooner, at least by then. And that way I can get some more work done on it. Like I said, I'm really wanting to use this as a bushcraft camp. Come out here and do some overnighters and really use this as a kind of base camp for camping over the next few months. As many of you may know, if you've been regulars here on the channel, I did sell my house. My wife and I live in a bigger town than where we used to, so I don't have woods around me except for coming up here, and this is only about an hour north of me, so it's not a bad drive. My wife's grandfather's been so kind and generous as to let me come up here, film. I've got woods back here and a pond up there to fish, and just a really great spot. So hopefully in the next few weeks there's going to be some overnighters coming up, some more work on this camp, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited about making this series. I haven't done a bushcraft camp build in a while, since I guess around 2018 is when I built that one out where I used to live. Okay, so I got the two pieces right here. Now I've got my paracord that I'm going to tie the tops together with here, and then I'm going to start figuring out a ridge pole to go back to the ground. And once we have those two pieces, the front here and that built, I can start putting the walls on, figuring out lengths for that. So let me see if I can figure out where I dropped this paracord. Here it is. Okay, so like I said, I just want to do an A-frame style. Have the entrance about right here. Cross like that. That's a good, pretty tall opening. So I'm gonna lay these down and we'll tie from there. All right, I'm just gonna tie these together. I'll be right back and show it to you when it's set up. All right, guys, I went ahead, found a ridge pole, tied this together, so I've got the A-frame for the front. Now I'm just gonna put these two pieces together, kind of get things positioned, see where I want them to be. Okay, that's good and sturdy. Like I said, I want to have the back of the shelter kind of set in against the back of these trees. So alright, that looks about perfect. Take off a little bit of this overhang. Should be good. Alright, perfect. That's just how I wanted it. Okay, now that the front is in plane, everything looks good, good and sturdy. Got the back propped in against that tree. These are dug in on the sides. Now I need to find out about how long cut this on the side. This will be my measuring for the front. So I'll cut it about right here, and that'll be the length we need for at least these first few sections on each side of the shelter. Go about right there. Alright, so that'll be my measuring stick for this side, probably at least up to about right here. Try to clean this up a little bit. Actually, just kind of cut down on the gap right here. I'll probably do this first piece. that, and then go back here and down. Alright, I'm going to gather up some more sections like this, and I'll get back to you guys when I've got a little more done. Alright guys, I've got a good start going on it. See if you can see. Kind of started in the back over here and on the other side. Just kind of laying in the small pieces. That's kind of quicker work that I can get a lot of smaller pieces in there, and then I gotta find some more long deadfall that I can use up here at the front, but it's coming together really nicely. That's probably gonna take this trip and another one to really finish it out, because I'm running short on time today, but that is what it looks like so far. This is the fire pit that it faces. Right over here that I built. So I'm trying to leave a little distance between the front of the shelter and then this fire pit. So I think that's about a good distance, especially for like fall and winter, when I want to have some of the heat from that fire at the entrance of the shelter. That'll work really nicely. But that's kind of what I've got so far. I'm going to keep adding on to it. I got about 45 more minutes out here before I'm going to head out. But it's coming together really nicely. I'm excited to use this and keep building on it. This is going to be a, probably at least 3 or 4 part series on building this, and then the stuff out here in front of it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to just find a few more pieces that I can kind of keep working my way up here towards the front. Like I said, in about 2 weeks I'm going to have some more time off of work. So that'll give me a good chance to get up here and build onto it. If you haven't seen my last videos about some of the stuff I have up here with me, there is a couple part series on my new bushcraft gear, and then I just did a bag video on my camping slash bushcraft bag for the summer and early fall. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this or put anything up here on YouTube about it, but I have an Instagram now. It's just @Viking Bushcraft and Survival. If you want to go over there and check out some pictures, there'll be build pictures from this and some of my gear and some of just the outdoor genre of here where I camp, some of the stuff from when I lived at the other house. So if you guys want to check that out, really I'd like to see you over there. Please give me a follow and shoot me any questions in the comments, stuff you'd like to see, any kind of ideas you'd like up here or future videos. I'm always trying to come up with new ideas for stuff to film, because I don't want it to get boring or redundant what I do here on the channel. So I figured, I've been doing a lot of gear talk, and I'm not quite set up where I can come up here for the overnighter yet. So I figured a shelter build was long overdue, and I want to do a few of these this year if I can. This one and some other ideas I've got. So I'm hoping to get that going. Yeah, that's not. I'm not going to end it here just yet, because I want to show you guys one more clip before I wrap it up. So I'm going to work a little bit more on that, and then I'll come show you guys that last bit, and we'll do the outro. Alright guys, that's going to be my stopping point for today. It's about 75% complete. I'll show you just a little bit better walk around of it. I just got to come up next time and fill the rest of this in each side. There's the front looking in with plenty of room, a nice spacious shelter, and then this side. Alright guys, that is gonna be it for today. I'll try to be out here, like I said, I'll try to be out here in about 2 weeks if I can't get up here before then. And I'll do part 2 of this series, hopefully finishing this off. And then from there, we'll go to the fire reflector and fence for the rest of it. So, really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please shoot me a comment. If you're new, please subscribe. If you enjoy what you saw, you want to see more, hit the notification bell. Give it a like and say hey, or drop me a comment down below, and I'll try to answer all of those that I get. So I think that's going to be it for today. I'm about to head home, and I will see you guys on the next one up here. Once again, I'm Chris from Viking Bushcraft and Survival. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll see you soon.